We're at Main Hall at UCCS. Back in the 1900s, this place used to be a sanatorium for patients ill with tuberculosis.
The sanatorium was built by Edward Solly, and he fell ill towards the end of his construction and passed away. After his death, George Dwyer took over the sanatorium.
With the opening of the sanatorium, people came from all over the country to find the cure. But since the cure was mainly resting methods, many of the patients still died.
Years of renovation, the only remaining objects in UCCS Main Hall are the safe and the fireplace. The first floor was the morgue of the sanatorium, which is now used for orientation.
With that, let's go ghost hunting.
So we just set up the GoPro right there on a tripod, and we're gonna leave it on for the rest of the night, and we're gonna start our investigation now.
All these pictures are black and white.
Oh, yup. Oh, wait, it's just a kitchen.
You want dinner?
Cool.
Okay, so yeah, our locations for filming for tonight.
Up
Fourth
there,
floor
yep.
on the hallway. The second floor
In
this
the
is where
main hall area?
Yeah, the main hall area, the dining hall. We'll do that, and then the stairwell, which we still need to get to.
Isn't there also the basement, or
Yeah.
the bottom floor?
Kind of the stairwell, yeah.
Stairwell?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta hit third floor.
Okay.
This is the fourth floor, right?
Yeah. Yep. Is this the top floor?
I don't
What
like
is that?
That's
So-
so creepy.
What?
Like watching the.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Dude, come get
What
it
if
from
all
this
the
angle.
Serious.
Oh my
Adrian,
god.
was
Yeah,
this
you gotta
going off when we first came this way?
No.
No.
Maybe.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was not
Oh
blinking
my
like this.
God.
It passed right through, and the
I
lights were
don't think it was
perfectly
on
fine.
though.
What do you have to say about that?
It's either faulty wiring or actually, actual ghost.
At this very moment, Kylie's camera stopped working. As soon as we passed under the light, a lot of electronics were affected. Could this have been the cause of a spirit?
God. That's actually crazy.
I just finished setting up all the cameras tonight, and we're heading downstairs for the first investigation. You got a headache?
Yeah, I have a headache now.
Did you drink any water or?
Oh.
I mean, I took a
you remember
sip
what the
of
code
water
was?
upstairs, but other than that.
Oh, gotcha.
No.
No, this is the section we haven't been in yet.
What kind of questions?
Yeah, who's asking the questions?
I
Yeah, just anybody. I mean.
Oh, well, I don't
Okay.
have any
All right.
I can
Well,
ask the questions. I'll pull them up on my phone.
let's have somebody else, if they got their phone, just start recording,
Wait, how good is this voice memo? Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
and then we could turn.
Yup.
I like this.
But let me test out voice memos. I'm just gonna just be real quiet for
I'll
like
record from back here.
Okay.
testing. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, this got really blurry.
Really blurry.
Yeah, no, it's not focusing. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
So we are in one of the sides of the main building. We're gonna open up to questions to see if there are actually any spirits over here. Anybody want to ask anything?
Is there anyone here with us? I ask again, is there anyone here with us? Can you give us any indication if there is?
I feel like a tension. Like coming down that hallway, I'm not really sure, but. So we are in sides of the main building. So fourth floor is where we saw the light.
Yeah, it was that one.
And now none of the lights are on.
Well, I did turn the switch off.
That's
That
true.
was creepy.
We could do the interview in here as well.
Oh yeah, this room's pretty nice.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure there's a light switch in
Yeah.
here. We'll take a look. That's it.
I don't trust you.
Ooh, that's that sketchy dude from outside. Oh hell no.
he's friendlier in that picture at least. Well, probably
No, he don't. His eyes are going to.
Well, his
the
eyes are a
side.
little
Yeah.
weird, but
His eyes have been weird, and I don't like him.
that's okay.
I'm gonna go get the flashlights real quick.
Okay.
Flashlights is for like questionnaire.
Okay.
So, in case we actually get something, I'll be back. Alright. So here we are on the fourth floor. Everyone else is in the room getting ready for a couple questions that they're gonna ask. I am going to head down to the main floor, the dining area, to pick up a couple flashlights. Second. Okay.
Freaking
Did we ever
creepy.
lift that up against flicking light?
No,
No.
we didn't have this on us.
Yeah.
But we got that on film, so.
I told them we would be here for like 2 hours. It's already 10:15.
I mean, feel free to
That's
read.
like some VIP access book.
It's classified information.
It's classified.
Yeah.
The books are classified.
No.
It's a joke. We're joking. We're joking.
Wait,
With lights.
where the fuck?
Weird lights?
The lights turned off. We're probably just on sensors.
Well, yeah, because we're not.
Oh.
But that was also hella creepy.
Mm.
Also, I feel like
Is
already.
Garrison on the floor?
No, Garrison went down
He's downstairs, yeah.
to get the flashlights.
He's outside, just so dark.
Yeah, that's actually weird.
Okay. See, they turned out all the lights. Did you guys turn out the lights?
No,
we did.
we didn't.
No,
we
They
didn't turn
turned
off
out
those
by
lights.
themselves.
Those lights.
You were
Yeah.
walking around. I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was just like the sensor.
Was this it? I just walked
But
out
you
there,
just
it
walked
didn't
through
go
it
out.
and it didn't turn on.
No, it's been off for
That
like
is
12 minutes.
freaking creepy.
It did
Walked all
not.
the way to this room and the lights didn't go back on.
No, there's still. You just saw me walk.
Wait,
Yeah, no, I just saw you walk.
Like here. It's not.
These lights have been off.
Oh my god.
It's not going off at all.
So this floor, all the lights just on this floor just
oh
went off.
god, no, I don't like any good noise. It's so scary. No, don't do this to me. No, I'm gonna freak out.
Yeah. So the lights
I
are
think-
not turning back on, even though they should, because of the sensors.
I'll go with you. I got you.
The ambient noise is just so creepy. It
Yeah,
scares
yeah,
me.
it's like.
A week after the investigation, I contacted one of the night officers about the problem, and this was his response.
We left Hayden.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'm gonna turn the lights on.
Yeah,
Alright,
just
go for it.
just try it.
Okay.
But these other lights aren't
Yeah, but earlier.
coming on.
Yeah, the spotlights aren't. Alright, I'm gonna turn them off again.
Yeah, earlier when you turned them off, they don't turn off immediately. Now it's.
Walk back.
The spotlights were the ones that were staying on, but now they're off.
What
Hey.
year was it actually a sanatorium? Was it before 1970?
Yeah, I think it was 1900s. It was 1900s.
It was.
Yeah.
For
When it was a sanatorium.
When it was-
When it held.
Can't tell?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
1900s, right?
Something is happening,
so
or it's just like
UCCS took over in '65,
doing that.
Yeah.
but the Great Depression hit this place really hard, and they had to cut budgets, and they started to
Oh yeah.
go downhill pretty quickly.
Yeah. We could do that.
Sure.
We could all each like sit in that chair right there or something.
Or we could all, yeah, that would,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
like, do our own experiences with it.
So I guess the first question would be, do you believe in ghosts?
I want to,
Okay.
but at the same time, I'm like very highly skeptical.
Mhm.
But I'm open to the idea.
So, off the top of my head, I can't really recall any like supernatural experiences I've had. I will say, to be honest, I really don't believe in ghosts, but you know, the fact that I'm here, like, I'm interested in it, and like, I'm curious to find out, and like if they are true, you know, I wouldn't mind, you know, having my opinion on that change. But like at the moment, no, I do not believe in ghosts.
So I've never personally had any experiences with ghosts or anything. I've been to a lot of supposedly paranormal places, like family and stuff, but even if they felt anything, I never have. And personally, I don't really believe in ghosts or anything like that. Although I'm open to the idea.
Pretty much everyone in my family is Christian, right?
Mhm.
So I grew up Christian, still am a Christian. I started getting into like the paranormal stuff when I started watching, you know, ghost hunters and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it would just be me and my dad watching that stuff on like Friday nights or so. We go to this place called Fort Stanton in New Mexico, which is now the most haunted place in New Mexico. And that's when I first saw my first shadow experience. I saw it run straight across the wall, and I did everything to like disprove it, but there's nothing that I could do to actually do that. I actually saw the same shadow when I went to Canada. I stayed up one night reading, my parents went to bed, I turned out the lights when I was done, and across my bed was like this shadow. And it looked like it was just sitting in the chair across the bed, and I thought it was me. So I start moving around, but it's not mimicking my actions. So that kind of freaks me out, and then I see like the headlights of a car just like take it away. I don't know where it went.
I believe in spirits a lot. I think growing up, like, I struggled a lot with religion, even though my family was supposedly a Christian household. But while I was growing up, they wanted me to have my own religious freedoms. And so I struggled a lot with understanding, you know, the good and bad in things. And I have had spiritual, like, encounters. Well, I never really believed in ghosts. Like, I've played around with an Ouija board, like, but nothing ever happened. And then one night I was with my younger brother, and we were actually being serious. It was like a big thing had just happened in my life that day. And so we decided to take out an Ouija board and use it actually, like, be serious about it, not try to mess with it, turned off all the lights, lit candles, put crystals around the board, and we probably talked to it, on everything, we probably talked to it for 2.5, 3 hours, and after it finally said goodbye, it said a lot of stuff, like it spelled out my name while I was using it, and it like contacted me, kind of, which is like crazy to believe because you don't want to believe that stuff, and it's like you freak out when it happens because you question who you're with. And so I did it again by myself, and again for another 2.5 hours, just me being, I could have closed my eyes and it still would have gone to the same places, I felt like. And then the day after, my stepdad got in a huge motorcycle accident and it almost ended his life, and he broke his neck. And that was the last time I used it.
You guys want to do something? Like, how about like each of us, how about we all go to one corner, each of us walks all the way down and all the way back.
Yo, I'm down with that.
Sounds like
I
that?
hate that, but okay.
Start at one end. This hallway's not too long, but you know. But it's completely dark right now, so.
Yep.
Well, see how we do, how about, it's just like, how well do you handle the dark?
Are we
Yeah.
going like one by one?
Yeah, I'm thinking one by one.
One by
I'll go
one.
down, I'll come back, I'll pass this to you, and each
Yeah,
of
we
you guys
should go all the way down
And I'll-
and say how we're feeling
Okay,
and come down.
yeah.
And
And
if you
then
wanna ask-
obviously, if anything happens, just scream, we'll come.
All right, good luck.
Long. Alright.
Oh man, it's really dark. Wait, this is scarier than I thought. I'll be honest, it's a lot scarier than
I know, I'm not ready.
Anything?
Who's going next?
Bye.
Alright, let's start our descent into madness.
Set this up.
Okay.
Just by the GoPro.
Oh, okay. Second floor?
You don't want to come with me?
You got it.
I'm going back to the main room, the dining room, because I'm going to set this up right by the GoPro. This will allow us to hear any type of audio that we may not be aware of because we're up here. If anybody's here, I got a audio recorder. This is all for you. Something I didn't realize. When we first came up here, this safe was closed just like that. When we first came up here, this safe was closed just like that. Was closed just like that. Just like that, and now it's closed again. So I'm gonna move the camera back there just to make sure that I'm not crazy. I'm gonna put this down real quick. Put this down real quick. Put this down real quick. Got the camera set up here. I'm gonna go back up and meet with everybody else.
Alright, let's start our descent into madness. Having some fun. I actually hate this. This is the worst thing I've ever done. Is it bad that I'm more scared of like a moth coming out to attack me than I am of a ghost? Maybe? Alright, we're coming into the section with lights. This is the worst thing I've ever done. I will never do this again. Don't you do that. Alright. Right there, my meter's like at red. Holy Okay, hi. Is it just my phone? I don't like this. This is like a pretty consistent like movement. Okay, I'm gonna go now. So not okay with this. I'm just gonna go insane and we're gonna be fine. Why? Why do you keep blinking? I hate you. Okay, nope, bye! That!
What happened?
Dude, I said I hated it and it went red! I'm so done!
Oh no.
Dude, I said I hated the machine and it just
Yeah.
got angry at me. No, I'm
If you
okay
shake
with that.
it.
Where did Garrison go?
He went downstairs to
died.
check on his
I don't
GoPro.
know, he just disappeared. I think a ghost got him maybe.
Here we go, got the K2, let's go.
Let's go.
A lot of patients died in this place. Is there a patient with us? I'm not getting anything. But earlier, I thought that could have been it could have been a power surge, but the fact that it went off right when I said patient, it's kind of strange. You guys are loud.
Sorry.
Try to be quiet, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna head out soon.
Okay.
Same, to be
I
honest.
think
Yeah,
I
it's
think we
getting
should honestly
late.
wrap it up.
We could come back. Honestly, I think we have enough shots.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Yeah, we should talk about wrapping up.
Yep.
Who wants to watch the not fun experience I had?
I'm down
yeah.
for it. Yeah, let's see it. Let's take a look.
We're gonna call it a night. We just finished up at main hall for our investigation, and we're gonna see if we found anything paranormal. I'm going to bed. Everyone else has left. I'm the last person here, and it's pretty creepy. See ya.